Welcome back, guys. It's Maury here, and on today's video I'm going to be helping you get gold camo specifically on the MP40. This one has got a few bugs and quirks which, if you don't know the answers to, just doesn't track. It's annoying, it's frustrating, and if you are finding yourself in that situation where it's not counting in Warzone towards your progression, I'm going to answer those questions for you today to help you guys get gold. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have already maxed the MP40 and I've got the gold camo for it. So there is one challenge in particular that is not tracking correctly, unless you change a couple of things, and that is the survivalist challenge. So if we go in here, it says that we need to have the 32 round mag for the KERS. Now, this obviously doesn't exist in Warzone. However, if we go across to the attachments and you go to KERS, you can see there is a 40 round mag, and that's what it's supposed to be. Activision just hasn't changed the wording on the challenge, because in Vanguard this attachment is 32 rounds, but in Warzone it's 40, because obviously in Warzone you're shooting further distances and whatnot, so they give you a little bit more ammo to compensate, but it's effectively the same attachment. When you attach this, the challenge does actually track. The other thing I found was sometimes the long shots weren't tracking on the challenge. Maybe you get a few kills and you've got 10 out of 100, or you've got 20 out of 100, and all of a sudden it stops tracking. It's probably because you put ammo on. I found when I removed ammo that it actually started tracking again, so you probably got some progression, then gone, oh, I've unlocked incendiary, put that on, and all of a sudden it stopped tracking, which is kind of annoying. There's also a few people are saying that when they removed the optic, the long shot started tracking again. So if it still doesn't work after you remove the ammo, then try with the optic as well. However, if you are going for long shots, I would recommend the G16 2.5 barrel specifically. I did it with the barrel on and it all tracked for me. It did stop tracking for me, but then when I removed the ammunition type and just had it blank, it all started tracking again. So that is how I did it. Let's dive in and I'll show you how to complete some of these challenges. Okay guys, so one of the hardest challenges you're going to find doing any of the SMGs is long shots, and it helps if you know exactly what distance you're supposed to be shooting. So if I put a pin down here, someone's shooting me right from behind. That was fucking rude. So if I put a pin down here, I can see that it's 24 meters, right? You need to shoot a minimum of 30 meters in order to get a long shot with an SMG. So simply, you just need to basically set a pin, get an idea of how far it is in your head, and then you know exactly basically what distance you need to create between you and the other person you're shooting in order to get the long shot. With that being said, I'm going to go in and try and get maybe 3 long shots, and then we'll move on to the next challenge. Is this the same guy again? There he is. This could be a long shot right here. 40 meters, long shot number 1. Jesus, you just can't teach a tutorial anymore, can you? So, actually, I don't even think we need to do more than that. That explains it to you guys. Let's keep it short and simple. Move on to the next challenge. Oh, by the way, I had the G16 on. I'm now going to take it off, and I'm going to go back to the iOS 1M, because that is just a nice little iron sight, which I particularly like. And now we're going to move on to how to get Hipfire Kills specifically. Now, how the hell am I going to kill myself? Let's pop the UAV. Oh, not. Okay, so now we're respawning back in. I'm going to show you guys how to get Hipfire Kills. Now, Hipfire Kills are obviously easier to do if you're in a tight space inside a building.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Alright, so he's weak now. I'm going to start hip firing. So that is actually what I do. Basically, if I know I'm going to win the fight, you get them loaded through ADSing, and then if you know you're winning, another one coming here. See, right there, you wouldn't go for the hip fire because he was clearly winning that fight. But had you actually been winning like I was before, I then start hip firing, and you try and get as close as you can. If there's something in between you, you can walk closer to the wall, then step out. The less movement you have, like the more still you're standing, the less recoil you would have too. Alright, he has fallen down. I am going to push this. I have got a stun grenade.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Well, I got the stun. See, now that I've got the stun too, I can just run up behind him. So if you see someone like this, Hipfire, that's going to count towards your challenge as well. Even though it wasn't my kill, it was still my elimination. Okay, so next up we have headshots. Now, headshots are something that you would say, well, you just get them as you're playing, but you can actually specifically aim for them. And the one thing I noticed with a lot of players is they don't specifically aim for headshots. They just basically run around, shoot wherever, they don't care. A lot of people actually aim for the chest, but I'm going to show you how to get headshots more often when you're shooting people, and that is basically to shoot people specifically in the neck. So shooting him, see how I got the headshot? Because I was aiming for his neck. Oh god, I'm so dead here. How am I getting stuck on the grass? I was not aiming for the head there, I was just trying not to die. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on this grass. Look, I can't walk past it. This is fucking weird. Yes, you don't want to actually aim for their head, you want to aim for like their throat area, because as the gun kicks with a little bit of recoil, you naturally get the headshot if you're aiming for the throat. Down bottom or up top? Aiming for the neck, and I hit the head again. Obviously that guy wasn't moving, so that's not much of a challenge. Let's find one more. I can't help myself. There he is. Had nothing to do with the challenge, just had to do it, you know. I think he's on the second level here. Aim straight for the face, you see? That guy wasn't moving, so I actually aimed specifically for his head rather than his neck, but you guys get the idea. How to get 5 kills in a row, presented by Maury. There's one way to do it, right, which is run around and get kills, like I was saying. There's another way, which is I have deployable cover right here. We could back up into a corner, put the deployable cover down, and basically go for kills. Bad spot here, because someone will look over that balcony and kill you. So you want to find the right spot to do this, where you're also going to have a lot of traffic of people coming through, right? I'm actually going to go into this tower here because I think it will be easier. And we're going to see if we can find a good spot up here where there's lots of people. Yeah, I'm going to die. Or not. He's oblivious. Thank you. Don't use the throwing knife if you are specifically going for kills like this. Go up here. Kill this guy. That's how I would actually set it up. So you can basically cover one head. If someone comes around here, you've got a heady. You can crouch. Oh god. People come up the lift. It's a free kill. Fucking shit, Andrew.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Another one. Run up. Come back. Oh god, they're killing me from everywhere. No! I forgot to mention at this point, guys, that you can actually get kills without taking damage just by doing this exact strategy, the same strategy that we're doing to get 5 kills in a row without dying. You just use the deployable cover, and when people come up the lift, they actually can't return fire at you, so you're actually going to get a free point there. And then also, if you're hard scoping the stairs, people are going to run down naturally when the cluster strikes. They're not expecting someone to be camping there with deployable cover ready to go, waiting for the fight. So you are probably going to catch them off guard. They're probably going to be sprinting or jumping down the stairs to hide from the precision airstrikes that come in all game long in Plunder. So it's just free points there as well. Those are some tips. This was just meant to be a super quick guide for you guys to basically fix this up so you guys could go and unlock that. I hope that this video helped. If it did, consider subscribing if you aren't already. And until next time, guys, keep gaming.